It was perfect. Tyson good at keeping.
Was keeping good.
Yeah, was keeping good.
But you had your little chance to knock me out, didn't you? Couldn't do it, could you? Hit me with 10 shots in a row and couldn't do it.
You too have chance, brother. You too have chance. Yeah.
You couldn't even put me down after being on Bambi legs. You hit me 10 shots. 10 clean shots on the chin.
Okay,
no
okay,
canvas touch.
Yeah.
You're in the rematch.
Okay.
Quick video on the Tyson Fury against Alexander Usyk rematch. 2 weeks away now, not long to go. And the end of this year in terms of boxing actually looks pretty good. We've got the big Usyk against Fury rematch. And then we've also got Inoue fighting at the end of the year. So there actually is some boxing to look forward to. Obviously tonight was Hitchens against Liam Paro. So some really good boxing in December. Now today's video obviously is going to be about the rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Firstly with this fight, I think people underestimate how good of a fight the first one was. And it was really a tale of two halves basically. I remember the first 3 rounds, Usyk, I felt like he won those rounds quite comfortably. And then rounds 4, 5, and 6, it was actually a fantastic Tyson Fury. I thought at times he was actually bullying Usyk. He was keeping him at the end of his jab, timing him with the uppercut, going to the body, and pushing Usyk back a little bit. And I felt like when Fury was having success, that's what he was doing. He was fighting on the front foot, and he was really making Usyk look like the smaller man in there. Obviously, the second half of the fight was predominantly Usyk. I think round 8 was when Usyk did a lot of damage to Tyson Fury's nose. And then round 9 was obviously the round that everyone remembers. A massive straight left hand from Alexander Usyk that landed on straight on the chin of Tyson Fury. And Fury was really more hurt than we've ever seen him. Of course, he's been dropped in fights before, but we haven't really seen him take a sustained beating like he took in that round. And I thought actually the referee probably could have stopped that fight as well. Then the next few rounds, obviously I felt like Usyk won those. So in terms of the overall score, I think I had the first fight, maybe an 8-4 or a 7-5 to Usyk, plus the knockdown that he got in round 9. So I felt like, it was a close fight. However, I did feel like there was a clear winner. Now in the rematch, obviously we've seen Tyson Fury look a little bit heavier in some of the, clips and pictures that he's posted. And I think it's no real secret as to what Tyson Fury is going to do in that rematch. I think if we look at the first fight at the weigh-in, he was actually very light. And, at times in that fight, it actually did work. He looked great on his feet. But I think, when Tyson Fury was actually having that success, it was when he was pushing Usyk back, bullying Usyk. So it's really no secret as to what he's going to do in the rematch. He's going to come in, he's going to try and be a lot more aggressive, and he's really going to go for Usyk. Now, that's obviously easier said than done, okay? Because that was Anthony Joshua's tactic in the rematch against Alexander Usyk, and Alexander Usyk really just outboxed him. Yeah, Anthony Joshua gave a little bit better account of himself, but that was a fight that Usyk once again won and won quite well. Now, in terms of my actual prediction of the fight, I am going to give that a little bit later on down the line, probably fight week. But this is a very intriguing fight because I really do think a Tyson Fury in his prime would beat an Alexander Usyk in his prime. And I think that's the thing that's very interesting because just think that Tyson Fury's lifestyle outside of the ring has really hurt him. I think the big thing for me in that first fight was Tyson Fury seemed that he couldn't really live with the athleticism and the work rate of Usyk. Even at times, like I said, Fury was 4, 5, and 6 were quite dominant. But round 7 and 8, it was very hard for Tyson Fury to keep up with Usyk. Usyk was getting closer and closer. And yeah, if Tyson Fury comes in heavier, that doesn't mean his stamina is going to be any better. So is he really going to be able to live with that? And I think the advantage for Usyk in this rematch is he's going into this fight knowing that he can hurt Tyson Fury. It's only going to take one of those counter punches. And if you've got Tyson Fury coming onto you, that's going to be more pressure, but you can also time him coming in. So it's going to be very, very intriguing, very interesting fight. Usyk, I assume, would be the favorite. But a lot of people, especially in Britain, are picking Tyson Fury. And they're probably picking Tyson Fury for the reasons like I claimed, because I think in his prime, Tyson Fury probably would win this fight. I think he would be too big for Usyk. But now in this rematch, and obviously, you saw Tyson Fury after the first fight, stumbling outside of a bar. And, I think that's the difference when you get to this age. They're both, getting closer to mid to late 30s. And Usyk really has lived that cleaner life, whereas Tyson Fury, it's well documented really what he's been up to. Just a quick video today. Obviously, it's it's a couple weeks away, so we'll be making more videos down the line. But a fight that I'm really looking forward to. And fingers crossed we get a good fight like we did on the first one, because I think that's what a lot of people did underestimate. We were all surprised at what Usyk did to Fury. With round 9 was very dominant for Usyk, but it was a close fight, and Fury did have his moments of success. So it's really going to come down to who can make those adjustments. I think these are both two elite fighters. They know boxing inside out. They both got good teams behind them. So I assume that both of them will come up with a good game plan. Obviously, they've already shared 12 rounds before, so it's going to be very, very interesting. Obviously, not all of the belts are on the line for this fight. Dubois against Anthony Joshua was for the IBF title, but still, this is a massive rematch, and if Tyson Fury wins it, then he'll become unified, and if Usyk wins it, really, what else does this guy have to prove? Olympic gold medalist, undisputed at cruiserweight, undisputed at heavyweight, 2 wins over Anthony Joshua, beat Michael Hunter, beat Fury, beat Derek Chisora, beat Daniel Dubois as well, the other champion. So, where does Usyk really go if he wins this fight? As for Tyson Fury, does he go into an Anthony Joshua fight? Still probably the biggest fight in the heavyweight division. So it's going to be a very interesting fight. A lot's going to be on the table. And like I said, hopefully, we get an entertaining fight like we did the first time, and definitely more videos to come. So make sure that you leave your comments below in terms of who you think will win this fight. And that, as always, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new. And I will see you guys on the next one.